Alright, so the stock market looks like a code red Mountain Dew. It is Bloody Monday. Looks horrible. Everything is down. And it was all red until there was a fake news outlet, a guy named Walter Bloomberg. This guy. Random account. He don't even report for Bloomberg or anything. What he did is he posted a rumor that had no credibility, and he was saying that there was a 90-day tariff pause, which is not the case. The White House very quickly shut that shit down. So what had happened when he posted that, stock market went back up. It was like, oh, the tariffs aren't coming, right? White House, nah, they denied that shit, and that shit went right back down again. But yeah, it's crazy. Some random dude just started a fucking random rumor that straight fake news saying there was a 90-day tariff pause, and it caused the market to go up. Like, this shit is fake money. It's crazy. Like, the fact that that even did that and could even do that, a non-credible source, dude named Walter Bloomberg, he doesn't report for Bloomberg or anything, just a random dude. The stock market is not real. At this point, it's just a crypto bro's dream right now. Like, this is the shit that happens in crypto. Someone says some shit, it looks like a fucking pump and dump. It's crazy. But yeah, no, they made sure to shut that shit down. They said, nah, these tariffs are in effect. We are fucking every American over, and we are making y'all pay for everything. We are going to up the prices of groceries, the cost of living. We're going to up the prices of your cars. We're going to up the prices of everything until we're in a recession, because that is the way to go. That is the plan. All right, now I just want to go over some comments that I've gotten for the past few videos that I've been posting. I just want to go over them and kind of respond to them, even though I've already replied to a lot of them. But I want to talk about them on here. All right, the first comment: tariffs haven't affected me. Holy fuck. All right, bro. They will affect you. They're not affecting you right now. They have affected the stock market, which is the initial indication that it is going to affect you. What is going to happen is the cost of living is going to go up. The cost of everyday goods is going to go up. Your fucking eggs are going to go up. Your milk is going to go up. Your fucking everything's going to go up. Cars are going to go up until it is almost unaffordable to live here. And then we're going to go into a recession. You should be worried, because it is going to affect you. Someone said, I haven't been affected a single bit from the stock market. The market is a gamble, and someone always is left holding the bag. All right. The stock market might not affect you. It affects a lot of Americans. Even though it doesn't affect you, what about your mom that has a 401k? What about your dad that has a 401k that rely on that for their retirement? What then? Trump does all this for the American people, but doesn't tell them that their retirement funds are going to get fucking blown. And then soon after that, everyone's going to be affected, not just people who are saving up for their fucking retirement. Everyday life is going to be affected because of the cost of everything. It's going to be unaffordable to live here. Someone asked me, do you own stocks? Do you have a 401k? And while yes, in the short term, products will rise in price, in the long term, their prices will drop significantly because there will be more jobs in the U.S., plus tariffs are an equalizer so that American companies that are in the U.S. and U.S. workers can compete with companies that use cheap slave works and thus produce cheaper goods. It doesn't really matter if I have stocks or a 401k. Almost every American fucking does. And it does affect them negatively. All of this is going to affect them negatively. It already has. I want to address this part of the comment directly. And while, yes, in the short term, products will rise in price, in the long term, prices will drop significantly. Yeah, if the long term you mean fucking years from now. Here's the problem. He's right to make the U.S. rely on ourselves, but he hasn't done the groundwork and put funding towards domestic industries before applying these tariffs. Like, the tariffs should have been the last thing, and I keep saying that. Tariffs without a manufacturing base do not create jobs. The only thing they create is consequences, and that is my point. So, Waffle Toffle says it's a short-term tactic to get favorable trade deals with countries that already have tariffs or trade restrictions on us. Why is that a bad thing? Okay, here's why that's a bad thing. First of all, it's only a good short-term tactic if we have leverage, which we don't. Let's say these countries don't give a fuck about what we're doing. and then we actually do have to rely on ourselves. We can't do that. That's why fucking prices are gonna go up. Even if he is trying to do that, it's just reckless, and it's just gonna hurt the people living in the U.S. It's stupid. All right, here's another comment, and it looks like I'm gonna have to go over this again. Look at the tariffs other countries have on the USA and tell me we're not getting the short end of the stick. True, I do agree with him, but bringing back the U.S. manufacturing is a good long-term goal that I agree with. But his tariffs are premature. We're not ready to sustain ourselves without these imports. He did not do the groundwork and invest in our domestic industry before he applied these tariffs. Without a strong base in place, the tariffs are just going to make everything more expensive for Americans and just make living horrible. Someone said, get a job. Someone get their kid. Okay, so what I was saying in the video of this comment was, who supports these tariffs? No one. And someone commented and said, me. And everyone that I know that isn't a millionaire via the stock market, a mind-controlled liberal, or otherwise entirely unaware of how real life works. So apparently this guy's not a millionaire. He's not a mind-controlled liberal. And he is very aware about how real life works. Entirely unaware of how real life works is crazy. I'm thinking this guy's saying that working class people should pay higher prices for everything in hopes that manufacturing is going to come back and create more jobs, which will take years. That's not how real life works, buddy. Tariffs without rebuilding the industry first just means we pay more for the same stuff and don't get any of the benefits. El President. Here's some of my favorite ones. Asmongold fans think Darwinism is somehow applied to modern humans. To be honest, I've never seen anyone critique or react to any of his takes. I applaud you for doing so, bro. Appreciate that. Okay, so now we're on the TikTok comments. Someone said, the tariffs are made to make the U.S. catch up economically. So basically everyone supports it. Not everyone supports it. Actually, the majority of people don't support it. This guy comes and comments again. He's doing it to stop the illegal immigration and stop drugs from running all over the U.S. What the fuck, bro? Oh my God, that has nothing to do with it. This guy's a fucking idiot. How the fuck is me tariffing other countries stopping illegal immigration? How is it stopping drugs? You think they're tariffing drugs? What the fuck? That shit gets here through smuggling. Here he is again. President Trump is taking bold action to hold Mexico, Canada, and China accountable to their promises of halting illegal immigration and stopping poisonous fentanyl and other drugs from flowing. My comment section is fucking brain rot. Oh my God. This might be his most sane question. Why do you think the tariffs are so high? Which is still stupid. I mean, I can't fucking answer that because Trump just makes random numbers. It's not even based on anything. I mean, he could make whatever number he wants, and that's what he tariffs these countries. This is why you're not in office. Look how everything fixes itself. Because he used tariffs as leverage and you live under a rock. How did everything fix itself, sir? Go ahead. Can anyone comment real quick how everything fixed itself? Because this shit didn't even start yet. I don't know what bro's talking about. Someone said, bro, the entirety of MAGA supports them. That's actually not true. It is crazy how many of them support it, but I mean, you're seeing Trump supporters who are even questioning what he's doing. Like, yo, hey, Daddy Trump, all great. Almighty Trump, what are you doing? Like, I'm losing money. What are you doing? You didn't tell me my 401k was going to crash and I can't retire. I made a video on Asmongold and he basically said the solution to all these people and all these liberals is them dying. Yeah, I mean, obviously he was joking, but you know I'm gonna get some rage bait out of you guys. What the fuck? Someone said he's right. COVID was our golden ticket and we fucked it up. Yeah, that's it for the comments. I just wanted to talk about that. I knew it would get me some more content, but all in all, this dude has been president 2 fucking times and he still doesn't know how to do it. He has the most experience and he just doesn't know how to do this shit. But yeah, comment what you're thinking. Obviously, I'm going to reply to all the comments. Even the comments I showed that were all, you know, going against me and not wanting to hear what I had to say, I still replied to them. I find it cool. I kind of want to talk to my community and all that. So keep commenting, keep leaving the comments. Hopefully, it'll still be affordable to live here in a few years.